Hello, Lives on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, let's hope everything goes well tonight. Man, we've had some rough weeks. Last week was terrible, so the internet connection just doesn't want to work, so we'll give it a try tonight. Hello, Harry. Hey, Paul, good to see you made it from down under. Almost forgot the live feed was today and was busy. Kicking my beer. Looks like I'm a little early. By the way, what time is it in Missouri? It is 7 o'clock p.m. It's about 6 p.m. in Missouri on December 5th. I've said that's right. It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Sorry. Oh boy. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, 7 o'clock Eastern is the live feed, so yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. Hello, Mom. Jerry's here. Nice job on the budget. Well, thank you, Jerry. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I was actually surprised. I thought we were going to be kind of high with all the traveling we did and going out to eat, but I was really happy with it. Hello, Kathleen. Wow, haven't seen you in a long time. That is great. KC, how are you doing? And it's Barbie. How are you doing, Barbie? Always giving me shout outs on other channels, and I really appreciate it. Lisa, my goodness, haven't seen you in forever either. Wow, it's good to see you, Lisa. Lisa P, that is. And Frank, good evening, Frank, and Tolly, and Jane. And Sunny Delight is here. Wow, I haven't seen her on the live feed in forever. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Nope, just wasn't paying attention. Looked over the clock and said 7. It's 6 here. And, hey, Charlie. And Adam's here. Wow, the old gang is showing up. That is right. All right. Hadn't seen you guys since probably last December, if I had to guess. Well, maybe probably January or February, huh? So, hello. Well, look at you, Daniel Chapman. Haven't seen you in forever. Wow, check you out. And Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. Anyway, I got the repairs done on the camper. What I'm doing now, it's been snowing almost every day. It didn't snow today, but it was all iced up. But it got above freezing today, so most of that ice has fallen off the front of the camper. So now all I got to do is seal it up. But I'm not going to seal it up until it dries. So it's going to snow again tomorrow. So I put a tarp over it tonight, now that all the ice is off of it. And I'm going to hopefully try to get this thing to dry out so I can seal it up. And I don't want to drive it until I get it sealed up, because then it rains or wind or dirt or anything gets in there, it's going to just push into that little seam right down there at the bottom. So I'm trying to get it to dry out. It's just, I had it dried out, and then it snowed on me in the middle of the night, and it wasn't supposed to snow. I checked it before I went to bed, and when I got up, it was snowing. So very frustrating. Who did I miss here? Tricia and Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Raymond, I have your family in my prayers, and your wife's daughter is in my prayers. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, Raymond. Yeah, pretty rough go. And I know that I'm criticized because I don't show enough emotion about about our situation. And I mean, I get hit pretty hard. So, to explain my thought process on this, the channel is about RVing. It's not about cancer. So, I mean, I try to keep you apprised, because that, I think, is something I need to do for the folks that have been with me for so long and know Carolyn, and Beck's been on a live feed before. So I think everybody has a right to know what's going on. But I don't want to make it about that. I think that's kind of personal. So, I'll let you know what's going on. And after that, we'll just we'll talk about RVing and van life. So if you think that I need to be crying on the videos, I'm just not going to get into that kind of drama, because what I see other people talking about their dead dogs and different things, and they get on the camera and start crying. But it's, I think, for the view, and I don't want to do it for the view. I've never wanted to make this channel about drama. I wanted to see if I could build it based on RV life. So, Golden Granny says, each person goes and shows things in their own. Thank you very much. I will. No, I didn't get new glasses. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can see it, but the nose piece is broken. And it digs into my nose. I need to get a new pair. What is that? L-Y-T-E rays. I don't know how to pronounce that. Light rays. Wow. Just sound it out, Rob. Thank you, Light Rays. That's great. I do appreciate. That's a great name. And I don't know how to pronounce your name either. T-U-F-E-L, Tuffelhunden. Must be German. And thank you, Jesus Loves. Meandering Meerkat. There's another name I always have problems with. How you doing? And Randy, if you make those, make a tooth, I think you can fix your glasses. Well, I did work on my glasses. I got it bent over, but, so I mean, they've been broke for a while. But yeah, I can make my own teeth. And that one, and that one. Are you going to fix the hole? Well, like I was saying, the hole is already fixed. And I pretty well explained it in that video, I think. The only thing I'm doing is waiting for it to dry out now so I can put sealant around all the edges that are exposed. But it's been snowing. It didn't snow today, so it thawed out. So I'm going to put a tarp over it tonight and hope for the best that it dries out soon. That way I can get, because I don't even want to drive it. I'm really afraid that if it rains or something while I'm driving, all that rain is just going to get pushed right into that crack. Let's see, PG, hello. Glad you're doing well. Well, thank you, PG. Golden Granny. You're telling the stories of what we want to see in here. Well, thank you very much. You are fine. Okay. I guess we're all talking about the way I did my videos. Too full Honden. Misspelling of surrounded. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get it right. Maybe I'll just call you Surrounded. Devil Dog or Marine? Marine. Ah. And Larry. Wow. Larry, I don't think I've seen you in a while. To use the plastic sheet to fix your camper, will you have to add extra supports? I will show this. It's going to be hard to explain, but I will show it. But what I've done is they sell these 1x6 plastic boards. They're plastic boards, and they use it for decks, outdoor decks. And what I did was I cut out little strips of them. And so underneath the plastic sheet, I put that strip there, and that's going to hold that sheet up. And it's plastic, so it won't rot. I didn't have to paint it. I didn't have to do anything except slide it in there with some I don't know if you can read it. Roof construction. That's going to be backwards for you, I guess. Roof construction sealant. Stuff is great. I mean, I use this for everything. It's great. Barb says, thanks, Rob, for mentioning the teeth. Still impressed. I don't think I've ever taken them out on video. Have I? Have I ever taken them off on video? Recently I had to put a cat, Vincent Price, to sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. He had a good life. I once rescued him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, grumpy old man, how are you? And hello, Daniel. Too full is what most call me. Too full. There we go. Too full. That's what we will call you. So I'm not going to get in another pet for a while. Paul says, good to hear you got the problem sorted out. Yeah, I mean, it's all working out. It's not the way I want it, obviously. I would like to have it a little better. Again, it's too close to the roof, and that plastic strip that I put up there is probably going to rub the roof and rub the paint off, and, you know, I'll have to fix that later. And I know how to do that. I've actually fixed paint before. You sand it off, and then you tape it off, and then you prime it and paint it. So I've done it. But, so if I ever sell the truck, I'm going to have to fix the roof. That's just a given. But, you know, the truck is my home, and I'm probably going to run it into the dirt anyways. So it's probably not going to be worth anything when I sell it. The back bumper got to, that comes down in value. So it's a truck. Yeah. You know, I used to be this kind of guy, and I still have it in me that I got to keep the resale value, but there's just not that much resale value in a vehicle. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Raymond says, my kitties sending their love. Well, hello, kitties. Oh, to Sonny, I'm sorry. Sonny says, I quit Walmart today. Wow, it was the most stressful job ever. Was it? Randy, do you have an exit plan? How long do you want to live like this? Yeah, Randy, I think I've answered that one before. My exit plan is my emergency fund. That's just what it is. If we ever decide to get out, we got the money to get out. You know, I made videos, a lot of videos about the emergency fund. It's the only way to do it. Everything has an answer, and it's one answer: emergency fund. You know, what am I going to do about medical bills? Emergency fund. You know, what am I going to do to replace the truck? Emergency fund. You know, savings, you know, whatever you want to call it. But how do you want to? How long do you want to live like this? Well, right now I don't see any end in sight. Of course, you know, things always change. Do you wear dentures? I do, and I hate it when I sit on them for being in my pocket too long. No, just this one. I made this tooth right here and that tooth right there. Slumdog Travels. Hello, how are you? PG, is reflecting insulation good for installation on windows in a van? Yeah, I don't know. I've never used it. Reflectix is, I guess, what we're talking about. I've never used it. Some say it does. You know, the big YouTuber, he says it doesn't work. So, I mean, I don't know. I hate to answer your question. But, you know, what I would recommend if you want to put insulation on your windows, get this styrofoam, cut it out to your window size, and figure out a way to attach it. You probably use Velcro. And just attach it to your windows when you go to bed at night. You know, paint the one side black. And that way it's all shaded out. And this is an R3 value. This does really well. When it snows, it doesn't melt. It stays up there forever. And I proved it today. I mean, the snow's been on all the roofs, you know, all the cars and everything had the snow already melted off, but not me. No, I had snow on top of it. You were in a hurry after the fire, so you've done well to get back on your road. Yeah, well, yeah, we were in a big hurry, and for that fact, this camper has been absolutely amazing. I mean, it's done a superb job. I really don't have any downsides to it other than that one, it's just not high enough off the roof. I really like this camper. A lot of people seem to think I need to rebuild it. As a matter of fact, when I said I would use that plastic sheeting if I ever rebuilt it, I said if I ever rebuild it. But I have no plans on rebuilding it. I'm quite happy with it. It is built like a tank. I mean, it is tough. Just ask my head when I come up and bump it. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. It helped PG. We are in C. Day by day, Rob. That's all we can do. Yep. And Ziggy says, has anyone heard from Sunny? She's not been in on 2 weeks. I thought she was on now. And Mr. Safety says, have you ever considered an Olympian 3 for heat? Take care. Any consideration for heat is limited by space. We don't have space for a heater. We just don't. It's always been the plan to use the propane stove as a heat source, and that's what we're using. And I'm telling you, it's really done well. The last tank, which wasn't even full, I think it had 3 gallons in it. Lasted 9 days. So I'm really happy with the heat. Oops. You have an incredible survival skill, which shows for living as you do. Well, thank you, Raymond. I do appreciate it. You have really planned this well, Rob. One of your reasons you're a favorite of mine. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. Can you get it can you get it at Home Depot? Are we talking about the caulk? I got this at Lowe's. This stuff is great, if that's what we're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the insulation. The insulation, I got that at Lowe's too. And what it is, it's like 6 sheets. And they're this wide. Okay, and you know, I would say 3 or 4 feet long. And they just come in sheets. And let me think. I think it was $9 for a package of 6 of them. Really cheap. But yeah, I got these at Lowe's. They're great. Hello, Lori. No, Carolyn's not here. She's not feeling well. And we actually changed our schedule around. We're not going to do Wednesdays. I don't even know when we're going to do it. I went down Saturday to see her. Let's see. So, yeah, and I won't get to see her this weekend. Hopefully the weekend after I will. But I don't even want to drive until I can get this thing sealed up, the hole. Polystyrene is the best you've done. Cheap and effective. Yeah, I mean, this has just been great. And it's very inexpensive. I agree. You did great to build that camper and get back on the road in such a short time. Yeah, I think took us 2 weeks, if I recall. Snow can act as an extra insulator. Keep warmth in. Yes, it does. Hello, Beach. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. I am very happy with it. I just don't think a lot of other people are happy with it. I mean, the one major downfall this thing has is it sticks out like a sore thumb. I remember when we built it, we were heading to Mississippi. We were going to go camping in Mississippi. So we're in Florida. We drove to Mississippi. We got off an exit ramp, and when we got to our campground, someone said, "Oh, I saw your new camper on the highway. Are you at such and such exit in Highway 55 in Mississippi?" I mean, they saw us instantly. Gene says, we're worried about the resale value when making changes to the RV at first. Then we realized that after 10 years, full-time it's going to not be, yeah. And that's where I'm kind of at with this truck. And when I bought it, I took care of it really hard. And I actually dented it once. And I worked probably a week trying to get that dent out. I finally got it out. I just really tried to take care of it really good. And now it's dirty and coffee stains running down the back of it because I put my filter out there to let it dry. My percolator dripper, it drips. So I put it out on the tailgate, so there's coffee stains all down the back bumper. I heard the RTR is now known as the Road Trash Rendezvous. Oh, yeah, boy, haven't we had some drama on YouTube in the last few weeks? I mean, we had the van build, and my Carolyn's namesake is having what appears to be some sort of breakdown on YouTube, and man, quite the drama. I have used refrigeration sheets for camping, but it's heavy and more expensive. Refrigeration sheeting. I'm not sure what that is, Paul. I don't know what that is. Everything can be bought with intentions and keep it perfect for resale. Let's see. Jean Neil. Hi. You love me. Well, thank you. I love you too. And let's see. Look, Rob, 84 viewers. Yeah, I mean, we're just skyrocketing. This is the only channel I make it my business to watch every single day. Well, thank you, Slumdog. I haven't seen you in a long time. I mean, I think I remember seeing you like last year. But I really do appreciate it. I hope you're staying warm. Snowstorm here in New York. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I feel like I'm doing great, yeah. I had a carpenter skills. I built one of the stick on a truck and take off. Sorry, Tricia. I'm not sure I understand what that means. I'm sorry. Melissa. Hi, Rob. I hope Carolyn gets better. Me too. Yeah, I'm a little worried about her. She's not sleeping. She said she got 4 hours sleep last night. She's got to get up every 3 hours to give Becker medication, and of course, there's all kinds of activity going on in the house, and so she's not getting any sleep. And she's just, I told her, and I'm not being rude when I say this, but you know, she's not of a young enough age to be doing this. She needs to get some rest. So, Slumdog, I think it's your personality is different from most RV van dwellers, and that's why you give such a hard way to go. But I personally love how you're doing this and your honesty. Well, I agree. I mean, I recognize I'm not really like, you know, let's make it all emotional and drama. You know, for example, I know that the highest viewed video I have right now is my video where Carolyn and I split up. You know, I said we are separated or something. It's got like 4,000 views now. I think it's like 4,000 views. And I knew that was drama. I knew everybody was going to consider that drama. Excuse me. And I don't want to. So, you know, I had to, you know, of course I want the views, but I don't want the drama, and I didn't want the drama. So I tried to just keep it monotone, and this is what's happening. So, hey, Judy, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry, I might be a little bit behind, but I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Can everybody give a shout out to Judy for me? I was talking about building a camper. Oh, okay. PJ says there's too much drama on the other ones. Love watching yours. Well, they all go out to the desert, and then they stick a camera in each other's face, and then they wonder why everybody's talking bad about them, and so then they make videos about them talking bad about them. And you know, I'm over here in Missouri, and just it's snowing. There's no drama with that. No, more snow. Slumdog, I used to do most of my commenting from the my other channel. Okay. I guess maybe I feel like I recognize your name. Way to go, Julia. Oh, Sunny Girl, I did miss you. Wow, good to see you, Sunny Girl. I'm really sorry I didn't catch you. And Jeannie Neal, let's see. Hi, Judy. It's all about money to them. How can we sign up for the Patreon thing to help support your channel? Is it easy? You're my favorite channel. Well, I mean, I try not to talk about that too much, but if you just go down to the description, not of this video, but any video, there's a link, and I think it's pretty easy. I mean, I've never done it, but you know, I don't like to talk about it. If you want to put in a tip, then that's fine. If not, then that's fine too. But I do appreciate it. And Barbie said, let's see, Barbie, okay, we're all talking to each other. You're entitled to one clickbait a month while getting reputation as a drama prince. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing about that dang title. I mean, I don't know how to title it. I mean, I wanted the views, obviously. Yes, I wanted the views. But on the other hand, I didn't want to cause drama. I mean, I think I've already said this. But the other thing would have been, okay, Carolyn's going to stay with her sick daughter for a week or for a month or for whenever. And, you know, nobody would even know what that meant. PG says, wait till this weekend, more snow and ice. Good to see you too, Sonny. Do you watch them for amusement? But I watch them for truth. I do watch them for amusement, but I watch you for the truth. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I mean, I just watch it to keep up with it, because here's the thing. I made a promise here, I think it was on a live feed, that I was going to call out anything that I didn't find to be truthful. And so I watch a few of them. I don't watch all of them, but I watch a few of them to see what they're saying, to see if there's things that I need to make corrections on. And here recently, actually, it seems like I would think Sunny Girl would be one that has pointed out to me, it seems like these other YouTubers are starting to follow my direction. I mean, here they got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they see this guy with almost 8,000. Oh, man, we need to watch out for him. So we'll start changing our content to match his. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what's really happening or what the deal is. I just got my first pop-up. You were so helpful. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Snow is like Hawaii Range. It just is. It is for polar bears. I like drama. It's fun. Sorry. Well, I hope you don't expect it from me because I don't know how to create it. I just, well, I'm such an introvert that it's not like I'm going to go out there and introduce myself to them and then stick a camera in their face. I mean, as much as I sit in front of this camera, you know, Carolyn bought a new phone and she took a picture of me, and I didn't want her to take a picture of me. I'm like, what are you doing? It's cold in Southwest Florida tonight. Southwest Florida. What is it, 70? Southwest Florida. What do you mean, like Southwest? Like the Keys? I mean, Panama? What? No, not Panama. Southwest. What towns are in Southwest? Booker K. That's okay about video. Title unexpected. Shake 'em up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, what really was interesting was the next day was not clickbait. I mean, I did have a major issue with the camper, and that's what I titled it. And people thought it was clickbait. They didn't think it was really a major issue. But in my opinion, I should not be driving this camper because, I mean, I feel like the wind could rip it apart with that big hole in the bottom of it. So I feel like it's major damage. Rob, I had a lot of anxiety working at Walmart, felt shaking, didn't want to leave my apartment. I was very overstressed. Well, it's a good thing you got out of there. Glad to hear it. And Pam says, hi, hello, how are you, Pam? And Mike, drama is what you sell your pop-up. Drama is when you sell your pop-up to your brother-in-law and forgot you did not tighten lug nuts. Is anyone here a minimalist? Well, I mean, anybody but me? I mean, I live in a 6x6 foot box, so. Ziggy says, they are watching me. And Sonny says, yes, there's no question you have made the biggest YouTuber do a turnaround on real subjects. Why, Sonny? Seriously, why do you think they are doing that? Because I don't. I mean, I'm glad that this is kind of like a family environment here so we can talk about these things. Because I really don't understand why they would look at my little channel that struggles to grow. And, you know, I get 15 subscribers a day. Why would they look at me and say, he's a threat? He is going to be a problem. I don't understand it. Melissa says it's cold in Holton, Maine. It's 22 degrees. Goofy Rob, she says, she could watch your videos. Why be silly, shy? Shy, silly? I admire your resilience, positive attitude when overcoming adversity. Well, thank you, Paul. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you just got to head on. And then, you know, the thing I try to do is say, okay, how cheap can I fix this? And that's just the way I look at it. As long as it don't cost me too much money, I'm okay with it. And I know that's a selfish little thing to say or silly thing to say, but if I can get, you know, this repair cost me $60. That is manageable. I can deal with $60. But, you know, imagine if this was an actual truck camper, you know, something you buy. A repair like that would have cost you thousands of dollars. Same with the pop-up camper fire. You know, I remember leaning up against the back of this truck with Dad, and he was drinking a beer. I don't drink. He was drinking a beer, and I said, do you think we could build it? And he said, well, yeah, I think we could build it. And we sat there, and it was nighttime. We was looking over the ocean, and we stood there, and we started talking about what we wanted to do. And the next morning, he and I sat down, we drew it out. We figured out how much material we would need. The day after that, I went and got the materials, and 2 weeks later, we had this thing built for $550. So, I mean, $550 to get back on the road, I mean, it was just, you know, that's the way to go. South Tampa, thank you, Tampa. Port Charlotte, 1 hour south of Saratoga. What's the temperature there? I missed that. What was your temperature? I really enjoyed the video of you showing the damage. Well, thank you. I mean, I was kind of proud of that one too. It wasn't fancy or anything. I just did the best I could with the camera, the phone, and so I do appreciate that. Thank you. Most of them have gotten comments or questions regarding some of your info, so now they're addressing things in their videos. You lead the pack now, so to speak. Man, that is just crazy. That is just crazy. I just can't understand why they would... I mean, okay. Any particular video only gets 2,000 views, you know, and you figure 10 of them probably go watch somebody else's channel. Slumdog says, yes, the other YouTubers are starting to give more real. Hey there, Sailor. Little e-beggar on the road. Well, we're going to give you a few more chances before I'll see what the moderators think of your name there. I enjoyed that also. Slumdog says, realistic content since you got in the game. Well, thank you very much. Because your words are truth and people are beginning to listen to you. Well, thank you, Sonny. It's just hard for me to wrap my head around. It really is. I don't like having my photo taken either, so the point of being asked if the witness protection program lockup says, hey there, getting closer to full-time in 2.5 weeks. Well, congratulations. Hope you have a great adventure. Because you tell the truth. Hello, Bill. Good to see you. Because you're not a drama queen, just speaking the truth. You're copying yes, they're copying you. Honesty is a new angle for some. I agree with Sonny. Because you're doing what they say they want to do. Really? Well, I mean, I really appreciate this, guys. I really do. I just have a hard time wrapping my head around it. You're giving the truth and realism. Hello, jumping off the cliff. A little scary. Yep, it's going to be real scary. And you're going to be excited. Let me tell you how this is going to go. You're going to be excited for probably the first 3 months. And then the next 3 months, you're going to be wondering if it's still exciting. And then about 6 months later, you're going to start to really ask yourself, is this the lifestyle I want to live or not? And that's just, you know, it's just the cycles. Everybody seems to go through them. Everybody I've talked to seems to have this process where the beginning is all exciting and happy and great, and you're just trying to get out there, and then it's like, wow, this is a lot of work. And then after a while, you think, okay, do I want to continue to do this? You remind me of an uncle who fix anything and create anything. Well, sometimes I just wonder. Don't do it. Don't jump. Hello! I'm assuming Dennis is my dad, so hi, Dad, if you're my dad. Oh, yeah, he's talking about the fun times of building a camper. So, yeah, it is my dad. If you read the comments in the big YouTube channel, they are asking if what you keep saying is true, thus putting them on the spot. Please, many are getting out there and damaged. Okay, Sonny says, if you read the comments in the big YouTubers channels, they're asking if what me keep saying is true, thus putting them on the spot. Please, many are getting out there and damaged. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, you're the second person, Sonny, that has told me that you're seeing comments like that. I mean, I've never seen them. But I don't spend a lot of time, you know, I only get 6 hours on the internet. But Jerry said it the other day that he sees it a lot. I think he said it. He implied it at least. And then you're the second one. So that's interesting. Rob shows great problem-solving issues and has a real good sense of accomplishment. Well, thank you. I think we're in the 50s, but now it's 40s. Sonny, wow, thank you very much, Sonny. That's just great. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, I don't even know what to say to these things. Can everybody please give a shout-out to Sonny for me? Crazy, but you lead by example. Man. I've been watching y'all since you had around 1,000 subs. I really like those videos more, but I'm y'all's family, so I'm staying. But, Sonny, and I've tried to explain this before, that was the reality back then. You know, the first 3 months was all exciting and happy and great. And then the fire happened. And then you start to question everything. And so now I want to talk about reality, not about the fun, because the fun comes in short little spurts. The reality comes all the time. My husband and I enjoy watching your videos. They're informative and tell the truth about the nomadic lifestyle. Well, thank you very much, Melissa. I really do appreciate it. Central Florida here. Cold for Florida. Well, what's the temperature? I must be missing it because everybody's talking about it's cold, but I don't know what the temperature is. Paul says more subs will come. Quality content will always triumph over quantity. It takes time. You're here for the long haul, which others will fade away. Well, thank you, Paul. I do appreciate it. Hello, Connie. Look at that. Mom and Dad in the same room. I've only seen that twice now in my adult life. That's great. And Sonny says, I hope this helps during the stressful time you and Carolyn are going through. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Yep, we've got a pellet stove running. Keep warm. I think it's hard to find new content, maybe using your content. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of know how that all started. Yeah, there was definitely someone was taking my content for word nearly for about a month. I saw that. There were several people who saw that there was this individual who was just word for word nearly taking my content and really ramped up their channel with it. Wish I got paid in USD, not AUD. That's true, Rob. I see comment people need to hear you saying it's not just a little camping trip. Well, thank you, Booker. I do appreciate that. I need a drink. Sonny says it's 32 and breezy in North Carolina. That sounds about right, doesn't it? That's about right for North Carolina. I guess. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Pam. And Dad says it's 42 degrees right now, 65 tomorrow in the day. Yay! Well, I'll take 42. It was 42 today here. It's going to snow tomorrow, but I'll take 65 any day of the week. And Jesus Love says, I'm brand new to your channel. I'm going to have to go back and watch some old videos. I didn't even know that this lifestyle existed. And I appreciate the truth. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Is Judy leaving us? Bye, Judy. I'm sorry. Bye, Judy. Sonny says she's drinking for me. You don't have to. You know, I don't want that guilt. I'm not a drinker. And, I mean, I used to drink. I mean, in my 20s, I drank quite heavily, and then in my 30s, I would have a beer every now and then, and now that I'm in my 40s, I've just given it up completely. And I can say that I'm better for it. And Carolyn, you know, she's a recovering alcoholic, so it's all good. Wow, I caught up with all the comments. 74 people here. We've lost a few. But, boy, I tell you, the last two videos were like rocket ships. I mean, there was a lot of people. If you haven't answered this yet, are you eating right this week? I'm eating the same way Carolyn cooked. I have plenty of pork products. And I cook. Let's see, I mean, I have brats for 2 days. That's what I'm doing is I'm cooking a package of meat. And then I have that meat for 2 days. Now, it's not near as flavorful as what Carolyn cooks. Is, you know, I just dump a little salt on it. So, I mean, it's pretty bland. But, yeah, I'm still eating the same way. You know that I know you only drink water and coffee. Yep, that's right. Water and coffee. Okay, what did I miss? I don't think I've missed anything. I'm all caught up. Oh, looks like the feed is stable this time. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. You convinced me to just live in my house and eat meatloaf every day. Well, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Meatloaf's a good meal. And Jimmy, I don't think you needed any convincing. I think you were pretty convinced way before you and I met. That would be my guess. Cooking is all the wrist. You know, meatloaf, that does sound good. But yeah, meatloaf sounds good. We don't have an oven. I didn't even think about missing meatloaf. Well, I guess, Jimmy, I'm going to have to come over and have some meatloaf. I don't know what that means. Okay, we don't have any political that you're getting. Muhammad, you get one more warning, and then I'm going to boot you because we don't talk about any of those political stuff. You can cook meatloaf in a Dutch oven over the fire. Well, I mean, we lost our Dutch oven in the fire. I'm not. Somebody may have stolen it, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have our Dutch oven anymore. And I'll save a huge piece of meatloaf for you. Mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah, mashed potatoes. Gotta love mashed potatoes. Have you thought about where you'll go after Carolyn's daughter? Oh, yeah, we'll go south. I'm sure it's still going to be cold. And, yeah, we planned on going to Florida. So we'll probably go ahead and finish that plan up. Go visit Dad again. And then, not sure what we'll do after that. I mean, how about using a cast iron for meatloaf? Yeah, I mean, I think we still have our cast iron casserole dish. We haven't used that in forever. Remember, we were in South Dakota all summer, so we didn't have any campfires. And being up here, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, we've been so busy. I just don't think we've really done a lot of outdoor cooking here lately. Can't remember. Yeah, we did just a few weeks ago. Now I remember. Mike says, yep, I used to drink, but I got drunk, got married, so gave up drinking, can't afford to marry again. I like making fried burritos with meat, taco meat. Jalapenos. Boy, that sounds warm. What'd Harry say? I missed something from Harry, didn't I? I don't know what Harry said. Oh, okay, so we got good conversations going on. You don't need me. I can take a break. I'm taking a break. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a lot going on. I can't move around. And I said it at the beginning of the live feed, I can't move around until I get that edge sealed up. So I'm just kind of parked. And I'm good on food. I got plenty of food, plenty of water, so I should be able to do this all right. My cats love cooking. Oh no, that's terrible. You can't cook so many things in a Dutch oven. I hope you can, Carolyn, get another one someday. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure we would if I don't know. Carolyn, see, this is when we were back in Florida, we used the cast iron casserole dish a lot. And she really learned how to make an oven out of that. So the Dutch oven didn't get used much, but that cast iron casserole dish did a lot. But it's in the back seat of the truck right now. Take a break. Yep. Yeah, I needed a drink. I'm cooking up a rib roast soon. Eat your heart out, people. So Sonny says, Mike, they can drink, but they don't have to get married. I would recommend an Instapot. Stephanie, the Instapot, I've heard people say that before, but I don't know if I could run it on my electrical system. I would have to have the generator on. And can you cook something within 3 hours in it? I don't know. I mean, I've never even considered it. I think somebody wanted me to sponsor the Instapot, you know, do a commercial for them. I didn't, obviously. But, you know, that's the downside, is I don't have a lot of electric. You sound warm. Teeth not chattering. Oh, no, it's quite warm in here. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. The propane is just barely on. I mean, I can try to put you... Would you guys want to see the propane? It's not hardly on. Just a small little flame. And that's all I got to do to keep this place warm. Talking about meatloaf makes everyone excited in the sidebar. Yep. You sound, let's see, have to grab a bite for me and the missus. Have a great live feed. Thank you, I forget your name again. Already forget your name. TUF. Are there still no people around where you're currently staying? Not there, no. Rob, can you cook? Google it. Cook what? In minutes. Oh! So Instapot is like, it happens instantly. Is that what we're talking about? Cook stuff fast. Is it really quick? Air fryers are the best. Too bad you don't have enough space. It's a game changer. Instapot is great. The Mini is small but adequate. It runs off 700 watts. 700 watts. Yeah, I don't think I can run it. Yeah, 700 would put that generator out there screaming pretty hard. I mean, see, that's the thing. Do I buy it to test it? I don't know. The refrigerator into it. Well, when the refrigerator kicks on, it kicks on and it jumps up to 1,000 watts. Just briefly. And then it comes back down to about 200 watts. So it jumps up and then back down. Well, that jump, it would shut off the generator, is what would happen. If I'm pulling 700 from the Instapot and the refrigerator, of course, I guess I could just shut the refrigerator off if it's that fast. And that way I wouldn't have to worry about it kicking on. Does that make sense? And Sonny says, my best thoughts to you and Carolyn, wishing you all the wonderful night. Good night, Sonny. Thanks for joining us. I really do appreciate everything you do for our channel. An Instapot would make your cell phone tender in 30 seconds, 25 seconds with barbecue sauce. The Ninja Fryer does everything. Would it be worth the price of a fishing license for you, Rob, and worth the time to catch fish? No, I mean, the problem with the fishing license is you got to get a fishing license in every state. So everywhere you go, you know, that will get pretty expensive pretty quick. Agree with the pressure cooker idea. Fast and helps preserve nutrition. All right. Yep, and the pot is fast. Totally could do that. Get Instapot to sponsor you like they wanted. Ninja will be too large for the space, I know. You long enough to know you don't like big, bulky. No, I don't. So, okay, I will look into it, and I will reply to their email again and see what they can do for us. I have no idea how long it was they contacted me. They should do a fishing license that is good in all states. How much battery capacity do you have? I have a 122 amp hour on the house battery. I don't know what the truck battery is. Now, I know everybody's going to scream at me. Every time this subject comes up, everybody's going to scream at me that I'm not supposed to use truck battery. But I use the truck battery also. In my mind, You know, if the truck battery lasts 2 years, the $100 is worth the replacement cost to have electricity. I mean, if you take $100 and you split it over 24 months, I mean, you know, it's pennies. It's not that much to replace. So the truck battery and the house battery are tied together. So whatever the truck battery is plus the house battery, that's how much I have. What do you mean rain? Who's getting rain inside? So did that answer your question? Rear mirror, sorry. I would like the way you calculate your cost of using something. Well, that's a good statement right there, Slumdog. That's how you should calculate everything in your life. And that's how I have learned how to save money. Is everything has a total cost. A truck costs $26,000. A lot of people look at a truck cost as $300 a month or whatever your. I get up at 6 o'clock. So anyway, but a truck costs $26,000. Well, if you put interest rates on that, now you're up to $28,000, $29,000. So you just spent $3,000 more. So if you look at the total cost of things and break it down and all that, then the money starts to make sense. A lot better. Does your inverter act as a charger too, or is it separate? Okay. Actually, I have a video on this. I've described this setup several times. No, the inverter is a 750 watt inverter from Walmart, and it's a what do I want to say here? It's a modified sine wave. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I have a battery charger. It's an EverStarch battery charger. Bought it at Walmart also. So no, I don't have all that fancy equipment. But my equipment replacement cost, if I had to replace my entire system, $100 or $80 for the battery, $40 for the inverter, and $40 for the so what is that? 160 bucks, and I can replace the whole system. Okay, crane operator, see you later. I'm behind. I wonder if I can break down my wife. Oh, that's terrible. We don't have Walmart here. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing. We miss you and Carolyn, and we love you. Give big hugs and kisses from YouTube. That's inexpensive for sure. Yeah, and it works great. I had it in the pop-up, and it's the pop-up. The system was a year old before it burned down. Well, I'll let her know everybody said hello. Howdy, just got home. Hello, Roy. But I've showed the system quite a bit in different videos. But it's just... Now, the thing is this is really cool. I just went to Walmart the other day, and I've never seen it before the other day. They now have a 1,000 watt inverter. If I were to replace this inverter, I'm going to get the 1,000 watt. That way, when the refrigerator kicks on, I'm not peaking this, because this one peaks out. And it actually squeals, and it comes back down. So if I had 1,000 watt, that would be a lot better. So yeah, I'm going to get that the next time. What else going on? Nothing. I'm just waiting for that thing to dry out. Well, it looks like we're coming to the end of the live feed, so I think I'll say goodnight. And so anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels. Do you worry about hydrogen off-gassing in small places? Hydrogen? not hydrogen. I mean, carbon monoxide I've been worried about, but I don't know what would create hydrogen. That was for Beck. I love the name Beck. What a beautiful name. Good night, good night. Let's see. Good night, Shannon. Good night, Mike. Good night, Mom. Good night, jumping off the cliff. Good night, Pam, Connie, Paul, Ziggy, Dad, and Trisha. Bye, Beach. Bye, Barbie. John Boy. Kenneth, good night. Jim, Bob, Mary Ellen, and John Boy. Good night, Bill. Good night, Beach. Good night, Slum Dog. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Good night, Harry. And Tim. Kenneth. It's the Waltons. Yep. Yep, we're all family here. Good night, Jesus. And, all right. See you later. See you next week.